Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling a giant, Thomas Alva Edison.
Yeah, a huge figure.
Our mission really is to get past just the inventions and figure out how he did it, how he engineered invention itself.
Exactly.
We'll look at his early years, the big achievements, and crucially, what wisdom we can pull from it all for you listening.
And it's important to hit that central paradox head on, I think. People called him the Wizard of Menlo Park, like it was magic.
Right, suggesting effortless genius.
But he hated that. He was adamant, saying success was 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
That quote, everyone knows that quote.
And we're digging into the system behind that sweat, the process that made it all happen.
Okay, so let's track back. Born 1847, Milan, Ohio. His formal schooling was brief.
Very brief. Mostly educated by his mother, who'd been a teacher. He'd just read voraciously. Science, or natural philosophy, as they called it then.
And that curiosity turned into serious business pretty fast.
Oh, yeah. By 13, he's selling newspapers, candy, on the trains, making $50 a week, which was, well, huge money then.
Incredible. And pouring it back into experiments.
Immediately, setting up labs wherever he could. Then there's the hearing loss, starting around age 12.
Yeah, that seems like a massive setback.
You'd think so? But Edison, he actually saw it differently. He felt it helped him concentrate, blocked out distractions.
Interesting. Turning a challenge into an asset.
Precisely. And that intense focus served him well in telegraphy. That's where he got his start, really, which led to his first patent in 1869, the electric vote recorder.
Ah, the vote recorder. Sounds efficient, very modern. Why didn't it take off?
Well, because nobody actually wanted it. The politicians, they relied on the slow pace of voting for backroom deals.
Huh. So a perfectly good invention, technically, but useless in practice.
Exactly. And that failure taught him, maybe, the most important lesson of his career. Invent things people actually need. Understand the market.
So that failure, in a way, it's the catalyst for his real masterpiece.
You could say that. The modern R&D lab. After that vote recorder flop, in 1876, he sets up Menlo Park.
Right. Not just a workshop, but a system.
A system, an invention factory. Focused, team-based, aiming for practical commercial applications. He industrialized invention itself. That process is how he racked up, 1,093 U.S. patents.
Just an astonishing number. Let's hit a couple of the big ones from that period. The phonograph, 1877.
Instant celebrity. Recording sound on tinfoil. It seemed like magic, even though he insisted it wasn't.
And then, of course, the light bulb, or rather, the whole system.
That's the key point.
Yeah.
Others were playing with bulbs, sure, but Edison built the system, the generators, the wiring, the sockets, and yes, finding that long-lasting filament.
After thousands of tries, right?
Yeah.
Settling on carbonized bamboo.
Yeah, lasting over 1,200 hours. That made it viable. And then he commercialized it. The Edison Illuminating Company, the Pearl Street Station in New York, 1882, setting that 110-volt DC standard.
He literally lit up the world. Okay, so pivoting to today, what's the core lesson here for, anyone trying to innovate or learn?
I think it's that relentless persistence. Not just sticking with one experiment, but applying knowledge across different domains, even failed knowledge.
Like his iron ore mining venture. That was a huge failure, wasn't it?
Massive financial loss. He was trying to mine low-grade ore. It didn't pan out. But here's the Edison move. He looked at the leftover machinery.
The crushers, the conveyors.
Exactly. And those super-efficient kilns he'd invented for the ore process, like 150 feet long. He didn't scrap it. He thought, what else can this do?
And applied it to cement?
Bingo. Started the Edison Portland Cement Company. Used the principles, the automation, the tech from the failed mine, and it became hugely successful. He basically recycled the failure.
That's incredible, taking the perspiration from one field and applying it somewhere totally new.
Which brings us right back to that quote, doesn't it? The 99% perspiration.
Yeah.
It's not just hard work. It's the intelligent, persistent application of that work, even when things go wrong. Failure is just data for the next attempt.
Right. It's not a stop sign. It's a redirection. So a final thought for you listening.
We remember him for the light bulb, obviously, but his method let him push into movies, batteries, even large-scale construction materials.
So maybe ask yourself, when something doesn't work out, do you just stop? Or do you look around like Edison and ask,
what did I learn here? What tools, what knowledge, what failed infrastructure can I pivot to solve something completely different? That relentless reapplication, that's the Edison spirit.